Now it's time to begin our second tables match of the evening. This time the tag team championships will be on the line. As you see here, the tag team champions, SBM, comprised of Roscoe Jenkins and Jim Jocko. I mean, since their attitude adjustment, their change in their ways, their outlook on wrestling, they have become the tag team champions. Some say they have been one of the best tag team champions in the MPWF has seen in a while. A very dominant tag team has SBM become. They have knocked off the Goth Click Society a few times in their battles with each other. You saw at the Survivor Series that SBM was able to retain the titles once again, and the Goth Click Society looks to try and win one last time against these two, but according to Roscoe Jenkins, that's not going to happen. Roscoe Jenkins and Jim Jocko say that they are the best tag team ever in the MPWF. They are the MPWF Tag Team Champions of the War brand, something that a lot of people didn't expect to happen, but it has, and they have proven their dominance. Will they continue to reign supreme over the Tag Team division of War? And here are the challengers and the fan favorites for this matchup. Shift and Dagger, who make up the Goth Click Society. The Goth Click Society have been a very impressive tag team since coming to YouTube. The reformation of the original Goth Click Society took place last year at SummerSlam, and in fact it was the Goth Click Society that defeated SBM in the Tag Team Turmoil match to eliminate SBM from the Tag Team Championships. The SBM hadn't had the Tag Team Championships since SummerSlam of last year, and then they won the Tag Team Championship at Judgment Day in the MPWF of this year. But now the Goth Click Society has yet to win Tag Team Gold since coming to YouTube, and they're looking to try and win it as they have one last opportunity to defeat SBM. Shift and Dagger says that this matchup benefits them. He said to SBM that they can't cheat in this matchup. There won't be no foot on the road, there won't be no pulling of the tights, no distracting the ref or anything, because there are no pinfalls or submissions in this matchup. The only way to win is to put your opponent through a table. The Goth Click Society said that SBM better watch out, because they're going to become the next MPWF Tag Team Champions here on MPWF War. And that is what's on the line right there, the MPWF Tag Team Championships, as both of these teams, all four of these men, look to prove that they are the best tag team here on War and the best tag team in the MPWF. And this crowd here in Denver, Colorado is excited for this Tables Tag Team Championship matchup. And now all four men rushing at each other, and a big spinning wheel kick there by Shift, and a nice drop kick by Dagger. And he said Roscoe Jenkins, he's the big black guy on the left side of the screen. Jim Jocko, he's the dude with the guile haircut. Dagger, he's the English-born sensation with the mohawk. And Shift, the very cunning member of the Goth Click Society, if you're wondering who each man in this matchup are. And now, oh wow, what a springboard senton splash there by Jim Jocko, showing his athleticism, as Dagger now going strength to strength with Roscoe Jenkins, which is very surprising. And now Shift finds himself inside the ring with both members of SBM, but able to have control. And I spoke too soon, as Roscoe Jenkins able to get out with a reversal and a big elbow there. And now Dagger trying to set Jim Jocko up on the table here, trying to put him through the table already, but Jim Jocko fighting back as he's on top of the table. Nice punch to the face there by Dagger. Roscoe Jenkins sending Shift to the outside of the ring. Dagger now springboarding off the ropes. Reversal there by Jim Jocko. A nice lariat there by Jim Jocko. And Shift retaliates with a steel chair. And this is supposed to be a table matchup. Chairs are not welcomed, but nonetheless they are still legal in this match. And now, I think Shift might have inadvertently knocked Dagger outside the ring, or Jim Jocko has a very powerful clothesline that sent Dagger to the outside. And now a big punch there by Roscoe Jenkins. 450 splash there by Shift. Not sure if he got all of that. Dagger now being sent to the outside of the ring. And a lot of action happening at once in this Tag Team Championship matchup. I mean, up next is going to be the fatal four-way main event for the World's Heavyweight Championship here at TLC. And a sledgehammer there. And said these teams don't like each other at all. I mean, these four people hate each other's guts. And now monkey flip coming out of the corner there. Roscoe Jenkins now being knocked down on the table, and now standing sea of fire by Shift. Instead of bringing in weapons that aren't tables, but still the ultimate goal of this contest, the way to win this matchup, is to put your opponent through a table. And now Jim Jocko with a nice clothesline there on Shift on the inside of the ring. And now again got another clothesline taking down Shift. Dagger now wrestling away the table from Roscoe Jenkins. And oh wow, what a shoulder block at the strength of Roscoe Jenkins there as he knocks Dagger on his ass. And now Shift heading to the top rope. As Shift looking to descend once again on Dagger out of 450 splash knockdown. And Dagger knocking down Roscoe Jenkins on the other side of the ring. And now his elbow there. Jim Jocko able to fight back out. Dagger now pulling out another steel chair from underneath the ropes. And now another monkey flip there by Shift. As now Dagger throw the chair to Roscoe Jenkins. Man dominated there by Dagger as he knocks down Roscoe Jenkins in a big forearm smash there by Dagger. And a monkey flip. Oh wow. Big monkey flip there by Shift. As Shift now picks up the sledgehammer. And Shift, oh wow, Jim Jocko moved out the way and Shift accidentally connects with his own teammate, but is able to get Roscoe Jenkins. And wow, what a move there by Shift, throwing the sledgehammer, managing to connect with Jim Jocko. And now a nice combination move there by Dagger. And now Hurricane Rana there by Shift. And this has actually been quite domination by the Goth Click Society, but Jim Jocko fights back with a low blow. And I definitely spoke too soon in that situation. As now Roscoe Jenkins beating down on Dagger, Jim Jocko beating on Shift. Nice sidewalk slam there by Roscoe Jenkins. And Jim Jocko with a huge uppercut knocking down Shift. And again back with that clothesline again. That seems to be his best friend in this matchup. And the back of Shift's head landing on that chair. And Shift able to move out of the way from that Sabu leg drop. But oh, another elbow there by Jim Jocko. Dagger now with the right hand. And now with a reversal. And oh, Roscoe Jenkins blocking the drop kick here. And oh, Dagger with a big right hand. And now in the corner goes Shift and Jim Jocko. Shift now gonna go for a back suplex off the top rope, and oh, what a back suplex, folding Jim Jocko out like an accordion there. And now Roscoe Jenkins still beating on Dagger. And I think we've only seen one attempt so far in this match to put someone through a table, and Jim Jocko just gets a mouthful of chair. And now, oh, big drop kick. And oh, wow, what a, I'm not sure what that move there was by Shift. And now Shift, though, I know what this is. Slice bread number 2 as he takes down Jim Jocko. And a big uppercut there by Dagger to Roscoe Jenkins. Roscoe Jenkins with a knee to the gut trying to fight back here. And look at this now, the right hand. We talk about all these physical matches you've seen in this tag team matchup. Has been nothing short of a street fight here. Sledgehammers, chairs, tables, everything you can think of. These men have tried to beat each other with. And now, oh wow, Shift to the outside of the ring with a shooting star press. Another popular move here tonight. Every man tonight going high risk, and now Dagger with a big Russian leg sweep taking down Jim Jocko. Roscoe Jenkins trying to get his wherewithal on the outside of the ring. And now Shift. Oh, Jim Jocko with a reversal. Oh, Shift able to sidestep the table. And Roscoe Jenkins, wow, being busted open there with that throwback move by Shift. Happened to Reese Bobby in a ladder match earlier. And now, oh, Shift got the table, and oh, sending Roscoe Jenkins to his demise, but no Roscoe Jenkins fighting back. And oh, nice Hurricane Rana there by Shift. And Dagger now taking Jim Jocko on the outside. Springboard crossbody to the inside of the ring. Russian leg sweep now by Shift. Dagger now back to the top rope. The English Sensation with a leg drop off the top, taking down Jim Jocko. Roscoe Jenkins now sending Shift to the outside of the ring, and a big right hand knocking Shift off the apron. And now SBM looking to focus their plans on Dagger, and a big knee there by Jim Jocko. And Shift now waiting on the top rope. Shift didn't connect all of that knee that he wanted to, but Shift trying to fight back, trying to save his teammate here. Oh, now these men just going back at each other with fists, rights and lefts. And now Jim Jocko got Dagger in the corner as he's giving him the 10 punches on the top turnbuckle. And now Shift has just been Irish whipped into the table. And this crowd now going insane. This crowd really hot for this matchup, and now throwback there by Shift. And Shift now has the sledgehammer. Nice knife hand chop by Dagger. And now Dagger throwing Jim Jocko towards him, and now Shift intercepting him, and Shift now choking him out with a sledgehammer. Dagger with a nice monkey flip takeover there on Roscoe Jenkins. And Dagger now, side effect. Nice side effect there by Dagger. Now Shift. Oh, back suplex. And oh, did you see the way Jim Jocko's head bounced off the sledgehammer? Ugly impact. Oh wow, Roscoe Jenkins goes ribs first into the table. And now twist of fate there by Dagger as he sends Jim Jocko face first to the mat. Jim Jocko still feeling the effects, may have a concussion from that suplex, now being clotheslined to the table. Roscoe Jenkins goes through the table, and that's it. A back suplex off the top turnbuckle by Shift. And now he gets put through the table. Ladies and gentlemen, these replays are brought to you by SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. This is your moment. And by Dragon Age 2, The Rise to Power. And by Sucker Punch, Reality is a Prison. And finally, by Home Depot. What a matchup that we just witnessed here for the Tag Team Championships here at TLC. Another physical contest, but here you see the back suplex as Roscoe Jenkins goes head first through the table. And now the Goth Click Society have finally won their very first Tag Team Championships here on YouTube. A brutal matchup here at TLC. All four men using chairs, sledgehammers, tables, doing whatever it took. Special maneuvers were used, clotheslines, rights and lefts, but finally, the Goth Click Society are the Tag Team Champions, and now the entire spectrum of the Tag Team division has completely changed. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head backstage for an interview with the World Heavyweight Champion. Solid words there by the World's Champion. That's right, you gotta take risks if you expect to make it to the top of this business. And while Tennessee's is being knocked, Tennessee's is unconscious backstage, and security is with Tennessee's, and well, Mr. Money in the Bank has been taken out by someone, and well, I guess there's gonna be no cash in tonight.